Hello class. For this week's drawing tutorial, we are going to learn how to do some simple mushrooms and frogs. I want you guys to take what you learned today and make your own scene. We're going to start off with the mushrooms first. You can draw these your own way if you have your own way of doing these, but I'm going to teach those of you who might have never drawn a mushroom or a frog in your whole life how to draw a cartoon version. So we're going to start off first with the mushroom stem. Come right out here. And you can draw this bigger or smaller depending upon how many mushrooms you want to put. I'm going to put kind of an oblong, slightly curved shape. Then I'm going to come down just a ways below the top and draw a circle, a big circle that comes up and around. Then from the top here, we're going to start drawing the very top of our mushroom. Come around, down. This mushroom's going to be shaped like this, just like so. Then I'm going to come in and add some of these lines. The middle one I'm going to make straight. I'm going to curve the other ones out as I go, flowing with the form of the outside line. Then we're going to add some cute little dots. And they can be nice circles. You can add them wherever you want. They can kind of have a little bit of a shape if you would like them to. I kind of like them to have a bit of a shape, give a little bit of character. And you just kind of put those all over. Then we can draw just a little guy out here to the side. I'm going to draw the short stem here. Make it go flat across and then come up. And that is going to curve and be the top of my little mushroom. And then I'll do the same. I'll add a few dots here and there, just like so. Then we can come in, we could add a little grass if we wanted to, just some spikes here and there for just a bit of grass. And that is how you're going to draw some mushrooms. Now we're gonna do a cartoon frog. So let me get a new piece of paper. And you can put your frog up against your mushrooms. That is totally up to you. So on our new piece of paper, we're going to start. And we're going to draw, we're gonna start right about here. I'm gonna draw it kind of big so you guys can see. You do not have to make your frog this size. But I'm gonna come and make kind of a, like I'm making a circle, but I'm not going to connect it. So it's almost like a C that's angled this direction. It's a nice little C, just like so. Then starting here, I'm gonna create kind of an oblong, slight hill across. And then taking a look over here, judge about where the top of your other sideways kind of C is gonna go. We're gonna start at this line and we're gonna come around and we're gonna make that second one. And sometimes we mess up, just like I did. I made that a little big and we can come back and erase it. That's the nice part about using pencils. I did use a darker pencil in hopes that you guys could kind of see a little better. So it does make it a little harder to erase, but if you are using a regular pencil, you should be good. So we can actually come back and make this a little bigger if we want. Now we're going to start coming down. Have you guys ever seen the Squishmallows? So we kind of come down, almost Squishmallow shaped on both sides. We're trying our best to keep it somewhat even. So we've got this little shape just like so. Now we're gonna come in and we're gonna stop on both sides about the same amount inward. So just like this. Down here where we stopped, I want you guys to draw yourselves 3 little bulbous toes. And come up just like that. The same on the other side. just 3 little bulbous toes. And come up, just like so. Now we're going to try and kind of draw a belly for our frog. Keeping it as even as we can on each side. We draw the belly just like that. Then we look about where that is, and we're going to keep that line going across. So we finish his belly out. Now up here, we're going to add our eyes. That's about 1/4 of an inch away. We're going to actually add full circles here. 1 circle, 1/4 of an inch away. 2 circles. So he's got 2 eyes. We're going to add our light. We're going to add light marks on both sides, 2 little circles, and then add our bottom lid as well. I like to add some accent lines, give it a little bit of character. Now when you go to add color to your piece, you're probably going to color these in black. Okay. The next is going to be our mouth, and right in between both eyes, find about your center. That's going to be your center. You're just going to add yourself a little smiley mouth with a little smile sign. It's little lines on each side. And then look again about your middle on each side. Give yourself 1 nostril, 2 nostrils. Okay, now we get to add our bottom legs. Our bottom legs are going to come from around the edge, come down, and you're just going to add yourself a couple of toes. Just like so. Find about the same. The best thing to do is to take your pencil, kind of gauge it across. Try to get it about the same angle coming out. Come down, add your toes. And now he has all 4 legs. Then we can come in and we can add a lily pad if we like. It's going to come up from the side because he's sitting on it. I'm going to give the perspective of him sitting on the lily pad. Lily pad has a little bit of a chunk out of it like so. And we can kind of come around. And there we have just a simple cartoon, cute little frog. All right, I want you guys now to take these and draw your own lily pad pond scene. If you want to add some flowers, you can. If you want to add some dragonflies, some bees, go for it. I want to see what you guys create. Have fun.